Hello, Professor Peter. My name is Najima Lewis. I'm 31 years old, currently stationed in South Korea, where I've been living for the past year and a half. I'm also currently working on my Bachelor's of Science degree in Information Systems, majoring in networking, and will hopefully have my degree by the end of June of this year. The questions I will be briefly discussing are: how computers have impacted my community, the impact of computer technology in my life, and the dilemmas associated with technologies related to my personal, social, and professional communications. Now, the first question I'll be going over are how computers have impacted my community. Well, my community is military, and computers play a major role in it as well. For instance, utilizing a gym on post, soldiers utilizing that facility have to first log into a computer system which tracks every soldier or dependent coming into that facility. And the facility receives funds based off of how many soldiers and dependents utilize that facility. So, in that way, it has a major impact. Also, in the community, using the military websites to see what's going on in the community, as well as track any trips or ceremonies that are going on. So in that instance, computers play a big part in the community. The impact of computer technology in my life. Well, excuse me. I must say, being in the military and traveling all over the world, computers is by far definitely one of the major technological discoveries that has had a major impact on my family. It's just a great way to stay in touch. Whether Facebooking or Skyping, computers allow me to stay in close contact with my family no matter where I am in the world, and that's awesome. Computers have also allowed me to continue my college education. If it wasn't for online classes, I would not be able to obtain a college degree. With the constant change in shift schedule, short notice missions, and managing a facility with soldiers as well as civilians, it's extremely difficult to maintain a daily routine. So, yeah, sitting down in a classroom environment is not an option for me at all. One of the great things for me about being in the U.S. Army is being a signal soldier. And as a signal soldier, you provide internet access to those whom you support. But once mission is completed for the day, you can utilize your downtime how you want, i.e. doing homework, taking tests, and studying for certification exams. Computer is also how I communicate with my soldiers after duty hours. For instance, after a promotion ceremony for a few of my soldiers, I'll upload the photos into Facebook and tag everyone, then share to only friends. I do not allow friends of friends for security and privacy reasons. Anyway, the soldiers can view the photos, comment on the pictures. I think this helps build morale. You have your fellow soldiers posting comments like, it was a well-deserved promotion, good job, wish I was there, etc., etc. But computers have an impact during duty hours as well as after duty hours. Dilemmas associated with technologies related to your personal, social, and professional communication. Well, as far as negative impact of computer technologies in my field of business, I see a lot of soldiers might not realize they're leaking sensitive information out, posting pictures on Facebook of themselves with classified material in the background. I think that is one of the major issues military have with computers, soldiers posting sensitive material. Whether it be intentional or unintentional, posting of sensitive information is still punishable under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. But as far as personal dilemmas associated with technology, I believe it can sometimes be difficult when deciding what information is not necessarily secret but unclassified, but still you can't divulge any of that information. Like if you're deploying, what date you're going to deploy, when you're supposed to arrive somewhere in Iraq, how many personnel are going with you, things of that nature. It's sensitive, when you're not sure, you should be, putting that information out, ask. ask your chain of command. If you're still not sure, if nobody's available, then don't do it. Basically, don't do it. But overall, computers play a major role in my personal, social, and professional life. And it's pretty much the end of my discussion. So I hope I hit all the topics or all the questions that you put out, and that's about it. Thank you, Professor.